All right, y'all. So we are back again with another YouTube video, man. And it's your boy King Sko, the chosen one, aka King Sko, the alchemist, man. And you read the title, bro. This video is gonna be exactly about what the title says, man. And you know what I'm saying? No, this is not clickbait. This is real shit. I'm gonna be authentic with y'all. Like, after 203 days of retaining my seed, bro, I relapsed. And it was a purposeful relapse. I chose to relapse. You know what I'm saying? I chose to. Why? Without saying too much, you know what I'm saying? For what I felt like I needed to do was, I felt like I needed to reset. You know what I'm saying? I felt the need to reset. Like, what I mean by resetting is, like, after a while, what I was starting to realize about me or being on retention is that it was like semen retention, bro. It amplifies the energy you conjure up, right? So it was certain energies that I was conjuring up in me that I wasn't feeling, and I wanted to release, to reset. You know what I'm saying? For two, upon relapsing, after doing it and thinking about it, and you know what I'm saying, observing my mind and what caused me to get to that point and what caused me, like how I was feeling afterwards, upon just thinking, I realized, like, hey, you know what, maybe this would be good to this is for a good reason. You know what I'm saying? I can make a video about this and then inspire people who's trying to get back on retention to get back on. Because I'm telling y'all right now, I'm about to get right back on it. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be way better than the last time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Each streak that you go on, you get stronger. And before I get too deep into the video, right, I don't want y'all to see me and be like, oh, because there's some people that get too caught up in things. You know what I'm saying? They go way too far with things. And you can tell this is certain people, what I'm talking about, be the people that's just now becoming spiritually awakening and tuned and shit like that. So they in that stage where they like to they get kind of egotistical and feel like, oh, he did this. Oh my God, he's not spiritual anymore. What the fuck? He just did this. Oh, he's misleading the people. Oh, he's doing this. Oh, he just did this. You know what I'm saying? That's a certain stage of your awakening that you're gonna go through where you feel like, oh, this nigga tripping. Like, you feel like you kind of like above everybody a little bit. Like, look at this nigga. He don't even know what's going on. Like, I know I was that way. For me, when I was first spiritually awakening, I was definitely that way. So I know a lot of people go through that. But like, bro, you can't get mad at me for relapsing, bro. If you get mad at me for relapsing, that means you attached to semen retention. And like I said, bro, it's not good to be attached to anything. You don't want to be attached to no thing, bro. Nothing. Nothing. The key is detachment. You feel me? I'm sweating like a motherfucker in this car. The key is detachment. Right? When you're attached to things, you can't live in the moment. When you're detached, you can see everything. You have more awareness. You know what I'm saying? You can see things from, you know what I'm saying, from your perspective. Like, you know what's coming your way. You can see. You're not caught up in this because you're not attached to this. So detachment is like the key to life, bro. You never want to be too attached to anything. And this relapse, bro, you know what I'm saying, is going to inspire a lot of people out there. I know in the world, it's going to inspire a lot of people out there, bro, because y'all going to see how I went from a relapse to the get back. And I'm going to go further, bro. I'm going to go further than 203 days next time. Watch. You know what I'm saying? So instead of me beating myself up over the relapse and guilt tripping and shaming myself, I turned the negative into a positive, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna record this, and I already make videos, so I might as well put my life out there damn near to a certain degree. I can't put everything out there, obviously, but like, you know what I'm saying, I can share with y'all the things that I feel is in my comfort zone enough to share with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm okay with telling y'all that I just relapsed last night. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not gonna get into too much detail about how, you know what I'm saying, just to keep it PG, but you know what I'm saying, Nigga relapsed, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters. I relapsed, and I'm gonna show y'all how I climb back up. And I want, because what I noticed is also this. There was a lot of people, not a lot of people, but like it was a few people, bro, that would come under my comments and would always say, bro, you inspire me to get back on retention, bro. I've been off my path for a couple of, you know what I'm saying, or for however long, and these videos is helping me get back on it. You know what I'm saying? So that tells me that people are trying to get back on it. They're climbing back. They're trying to climb back into that, in their God self. So the fact that you have that voice and you still saying, bro, I got to get back on this shit, and you didn't just give up, is the very reason why you will succeed in life, because that inner voice in you is guiding you. That's your intuition, and that's your higher self. For me, it's already where you're trying to be. It's trying to pull you to it. It's trying to lift your awareness. Your consciousness is becoming aware of consciousness. That's all awakening is. This is consciousness becoming aware that it is already consciousness. You already are everything. You just have to realize it. Once you realize it, upon realization, there's a power in realizing something, because you realize with your real eyes, and then yes, you know what I'm saying? It's real to you. So you have an actual experience with it, with what you realize. A realization and just matter of fact, I ain't gonna get into all of that, because I ain't gonna get into all of that. But like, I'll make another video for that. But yeah, man, his phone about to die anyway and shit. But like, what was I saying? Mindset is important, bro. You know what I'm saying? Mindset is important. Like I said, there's a lot of people that is trying to get back on retention. And, you know, like I said, where my mindset is right now, it's like I can use this relapse, right, to get people back on the journey. So right now, right here, right now, y'all can start over with me. Right now, we on day one, bro. We on day one. You feel me? We on day one. So for those of you who was having those issues under my comments, we starting over right now in this video. We about to do this shit right now. Is you ready? Because I know I'm ready. I know I can get back like this. That's why I'm not tripping about the relapse. See, before, when I first relapsed, I didn't know myself like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew myself, but not to the point, not how, like, I know myself now. I know myself more now. You learn about yourself every day. So you're going to know more about yourself 10 years from now than you do now. If you're learning, if you're not just going through life unconsciously, just doing shit. You have to be having purpose. When you're on your purpose and when you're really observing yourself, feel me? And when you're actually conscious, this is when you learn a lot about yourself. So like, but like, the first time I realized, bro, I didn't know how strong I was. I didn't know I could get back 203 days after 87 days. I'm thinking like, damn, it's going to be a struggle to get 87 again. Nigga, I done went way over 87. I went to 203 days. So now, what this is showing me is like, okay, each relapse and each get back is proving to me my power, how strong I am. I'm learning a lot about myself more. See how my mind is thinking? I'm not thinking negatively, like, oh, I just realized, bro, I just lost all my progress. You don't lose all your progress after one relapse, brother. Come on. You don't, my nigga. You think all of that was for nothing? It counted for nothing. Now, you can lower your vibration and you can lose a lot of progress by, depending on what you do. Because, see, what you do frequently creates the frequency. So it's not about you went 200 days and then you relapse, oh, all the benefits is gone. No, if you continue to relapse and you continue to do other things that lower that frequency, then yeah, now you're losing progress as you go. But just one time, after at least 30 days, from my 30-day streakers and up, from my 30-day and up streakers, if you at least did 30 days or higher, the day you relapse, bro, it's not going to be the day that you lose all your benefits. That doesn't even logically make sense. Some of that what you learned is going to stick with you. somewhat of the person that you've cultivated is still going to be there once you relapse. It's not all progress lost, bro. It doesn't even logically make sense. Now, yes, you do lose some progress. You lose a lot of zinc, a lot of minerals, and you know what I'm saying? All your goals that you might have been trying to achieve get pushed back a little bit, but my nigga, that's what they say, really, though. That's what they say, really. It's really all your mindset. Semen retention does accelerate things a little bit faster. It does, you know what I'm saying? It accelerates things a little bit faster. So actually, it's not what they say. So when it's true, because now I'm thinking about my experience. It does accelerate things a little bit more faster. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you could say that. Your goals get a little bit pushed back, but you know what I'm saying? It's all about what you want at the end of the day. Your intentions. Are you still gonna go after it? Are you still gonna go after the goals? You know what I'm saying? Are you still gonna go? Are you gonna have the energy? Are you gonna have the courage and the strength enough to try to get back, or at least to want to get back? At least want to get back, because it starts with that. It starts with what you want. It starts with what you want. I said with what you want. It starts with what you want. Your intentions. You know what I'm saying? What you intend to happen. What you want out of it. So, and I want to talk a little bit about how to avoid the downward spiral effect too. So if you just give me it, let me go off into this real quick. You know what I'm saying? Then I'll get back to the, you know what I'm saying, the nitty gritty. This is part of the nitty gritty too though, but I ain't gonna lie. All right, so now the downward spiral effect, for those who don't know, is pretty much after a relapse, right? When you were relapsing, you got that dopamine hit. You got that hit of dopamine, right, that you didn't have in a long time. So your body's like, oh shit, this again. This feeling again. It's going to want some more and some more and some more. So you can repeatedly relapse. So you might be thinking like, damn, this whole time I was on retention, I wasn't even having these urges. Why, when I relapsed one time, you know what I'm saying, after that long retention period, now I can't stop motherfucking relapsing? This is because now your body done got that hit again, that dopamine hit, that release. So it's like, oh shit, I want some more. Now there's a way to avoid this. And it's more simpler than you thinking right now. You simply just have to not fucking relapse again. You know what I'm saying? Just don't do it. Yes, you're a little bit more weaker, a little bit more vulnerable, and your chances of you caving into the urges is a little bit more higher. But it can still be done. You gotta think what you just did. I just went 203 days without caving in. I know I cannot cave in again after a relapse. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but pretty much the downward spiral, there's a lot of ways you can avoid this. It's not just that, what I just said. It's a lot of ways you can avoid the downward spiral effect. But the downward spiral effect, essentially, like I said, is pretty much where you go in a downward spiral effect. You just keep on going down. You know what I'm saying? Now on top of you relapsing every day or however, whatever you do, now you eating bullshit again. You know what I'm saying? Now you're not drinking your water. Now you're not going to the gym. That's the downward spiral effect. You know what I'm saying? It's all a mindset thing, really, though, bro. It's all a mindset thing. It's, if you think about it, it's all in the mind first. Your mind is like, oh, well, I might as well go do this, and I just relapsed now. I might as well just stop doing this. You gotta listen. You gotta learn how to really pay attention to your mind. Pay attention to your mind, bro. Your mind is a trickster. I'm telling you. Your mind, that ego, which is a part of the mind, bro, it doesn't want to die. It's gonna try to shut you down. You feel me? All of that. But you're stronger than your ego. You are. How do you know this? Because you just went 203 days in your higher self. That's how. And that may not be you, but I'm using myself as you know, I'm also talking to myself right now. I am on camera talking to myself. So, you know what I'm saying? But All in all, bro, you gotta always see the positive and the negative, man. What you don't want to do is after relapse be like, okay, damn, I might as well go do this now. When you get those thoughts, don't agree with those thoughts. The thoughts are gonna come, but how you shut them down is you don't agree. You speak back to that thought like, nah, I can't do that. You find a way that wouldn't make sense logically, because if I go do this, then this will happen. Then the mind may try to trick you again, and it may keep on trying you, but you got to keep on denying. You got to keep on shutting it down. You know what I'm saying? It's all in the mind first. You got to have that mental power. You know what I'm saying? It's all in the mind, bro. The reason why you was able to go your long streak before you started it is because your mind was already powerful. So, like, what I mean by that is, like, before I went 203 days, my mind had to already be powerful enough to even engage into the process of going 203 days. I didn't intend to go 200. I didn't know I was going to go this long, but your mind got to be a certain type of level of strong to even try to embark upon a journey like this, is what I'm saying. So your mind is already kind of there. Your energy is already there. You're already somewhere inside of you tuned into the right frequency. So understand that you are always you. You're always you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even when you relapse, you're still you. Even when you're in a downward spiral effect, you're still you. You're just a lower version of you. But it's still you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to shun the lower version of yourself. That's the foundation point. The root chakra is the lowest of the lowest, and that's the foundation. That's what gives the building the structure. Without the foundation, nigga, the building can't stand, can it? So you need the lower nature, the lower part of the building. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So people, I'm gonna make a video about falling into spiritual traps, like how to not fall into certain spiritual traps too. That's gonna be one of them. People like to shun the dark side of things, to shun the light. That's a spiritual trap, because you have to understand that it's light and dark. But I'll get into that in that video. But I'm gonna definitely make that video next. That's a great idea. I just gave myself a great idea. Thank you, inner self. Thank you, universe, for giving me that idea. But yo, come on, man. Day one right now. I'm finna get back. I'm not tripping about this shit, bro. Yeah, I just relapsed. I'm still me, nigga. I'm still King Sko, nigga. I'm still King Sko the Alchemist. It's King Sko the Chosen One. You know what I'm saying? I'm also making this video to motivate those, like I said, who may feel like shit after a relapse, bro. You gotta still know that you that nigga. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand, to get you to realize. You gotta still know that who you are at the end of the day. Even if you relapse, bro, you still that guy. You still that guy. No, all your progress is not lost. That's cap. It can, if you continue to do bullshit. Yeah, like I told you, I already explained this to you. What you do frequently creates the frequency. That's even down into your thoughts. What you think frequently creates the frequency in the mental realm too. So if you constantly, this is why it's important to watch what you consuming. See, consumption is not just food. It's not just food. It's what you listening to also. It's what you're watching. You know what I'm saying? That's all forms of consuming things, consuming information, consuming energy. Energy is information. So it's, you know what I'm saying? You could just short it up to saying you're consuming information. When it comes down to consuming information, there's different ways to consume information. So whatever you're programming, whatever you're downloading into your programming will reflect, you know what I'm saying, itself into your external world. Whatever program gets downloaded into your internal world will reflect itself into your external world. You know what I'm saying? So this is why you must be mindful of the kind of thoughts you think and what's going on in here. Because, see, this is probably what caused you to relapse in the first place. You was probably thinking about females, fantasizing. Oh, and a subscriber wanted me to talk about that too. What are my thoughts on fantasizing? Now, I'm going to assume that he's talking about fantasizing about women on retention and, you know, having sex. You know what I'm saying? Like I just said, you want to be careful of the to answer that, to give you my thoughts on that, this is my thoughts right here. It's kind of like what I just said, though. You know what I'm saying? You want to be wary of the kind of thoughts that you frequently think. Because if you constantly fantasizing about this and about that, it's going to happen. It's going to happen, bro. It may not happen exactly the way you envision it. It can, because your mind is that powerful enough to create that exact experience that you envision. It actually happened when you were envisioning it. That's the power of the imagination. But it will play out. What you think will play out. What you feel will play out. Because your creative energy, everything about you creates the experience. God is within you. You're God. You are creative energy. You are the supreme consciousness, just in a lower physical manifestation of being. So, you know what I'm saying? I kind of just forgot where the fuck I was going with that. But the mindset is very important, bro. That's the point I'm trying to get across to y'all. You know what I'm saying? The mindset is very important. What is a mindset? A mindset is a certain frequency that you set your mind to. And that's why it's called a mindset. Because you're setting your mind on something. Onto whatever you envision. You know, you set your mind with your intentions and your visions. But it's all intention. You set your mind with your intention. What you want to happen. You know what I'm saying? What you want to see in life. Then you set your mind to that by envisioning it and planning it out mentally. You know what I'm saying? So if you fantasizing about women and shit like that, or retention, bro, or releasing, it's going to eventually happen, bro. And that was happening to me on retention. That was happening to me. I was fantasizing about women and having sex, and next thing you know, I'm having dreams about it. Just all types of sex was going on up here. This is your mind cleaning itself out. The dirt has to come up to the surface for you to wipe it off. So just because the dirt is coming up, that doesn't mean, oh shit, I'm tripping. Oh, I'm thinking about sex. No, your mind is cleaning itself out. Your mind is rewiring itself. The shit has to come up for it to get wiped off the surface. It's like dirt. You spray a little shit on the ground. You spray the shit on the carpet. The dirt comes up. It pulls that shit. The chemicals in that spray are designed to pull the dirt up to the surface so where you can wipe it off. Otherwise, you're going to be able to wipe it off because it's too deep. Common sense. So it's the same shit with your energy and your negative ways and all of that. And you know what I'm saying? The program that you became accustomed to. That program, when it's time for that program to become rewired, all of that bad shit is going to come up. So don't think just because I'm thinking about this and I'm thinking about that, oh, it's a bad thing. Understand this is your body's way of healing itself. Your mind is healing. The subconscious is pushing all that shit to the conscious. So you know what I'm saying? To get it out the subconscious. Well, it's pushing it to the ether. And to the consciousness. You know what I'm saying? But like, all in all, bro, mindset. Turn the positive to a negative. This is a mental alchemy. You could turn any negative into a positive with your mind. There's always a positive. There always can be, you always can find a positive and a negative, bro. You always are going to be able to find a positive and a negative. Why? Because positive and negative are both of the same source. They're just two different sides of the fucking spectrum. It's like light and dark. They are both forms of light. Well, they're both sources of energy. They both come from the same source, but this one is light, one is dark. It's like hot and cold. Both are temperatures. I mean, they're two different temperatures, but both are what? A temperature. So it comes from the one source. They're just two different, you know what I'm saying? Two different volumes. Two different degrees. Right. So no matter what side the coin is flipped on, you have to understand rather, that there's another side to that coin. It's always a positive and a negative. They operate together. This is what harmony is. Harmony is the union of all opposites. That's why they say opposites attract, because they may be opposite in energy, opposite in polarity, but when they work together, they create harmony. This is what creates that. This is what creates the charge. Even when something comes down to a simple battery, negative and positive battery, negative and positive charge. That's what causes the battery to work. So, you know what I'm saying? Everything is one at the end of the day, is what I'm saying. So you're always gonna be able to find a positive and a negative. The positive and the negatives in this situation is this. Here's the negative. I relapsed. I lost a little bit of progress. I pushed my goals back a little bit further. That's the negative. But the positive is this. Now I get to start over with y'all. For those who was trying to get back on a journey, now we can start over together. And I can encourage you the whole way, because I have experience with this. I've done this before. It's like my first rodeo. See what I'm saying? So I can be like your little motivational coach thingy. Coach, what you call him? Life coach or whatever. I can coach you on the way there to get to how I got there. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to set up a Discord. I just found out that it's free to do. So why not? I'm going to set up a Discord, and I'm going to make it to where we can have one-on-one talks, you know what I'm saying? All of that. So that's what I'm going to do, bro. Discord coming soon. Just be patient with me. I got a lot going on in life. You know what I'm saying? But I want to help people. So I'm going to make a Discord. But until then, I'll see you in the next video. Sorry, I'm playing. I'm just playing, bro. Nah, not yet. But until then, I'm going to be helping y'all on here. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, I said that shit twice. You know what I'm saying? See, here go that lethargic shit kicking in. Now I'm feeling a little lethargic now. I ain't gonna lie. A little slower, sluggisher, if that's the word. More sluggish, rather, than usual. But that's also the negative. But the positive is this. I get to reset. That's the other positive. I can reset now. You know what I'm saying? I get to feel that rush of energy again. Because when you first start retaining, from day 1 to 30 that's when you feel the most energy at. It seems like after a while, like when I got to day 90, 100 mark, it became very regular. My body returned back to homeostasis, and it became like all that energy, I became immune to it. So it wasn't like, oh shit, every day anymore. I was back to being lazy a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, you feel me? It was still there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of things that I was doing wrong that could possibly cause those types of things to happen. You know what I'm saying? People call those flat lines, but I'm pretty sure there's ways to avoid it that I didn't know. But eventually, what's for me to know will come to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not tripping. I'm always guided. So see how my mindset is, though? That's just really how I think. I'm really expressing my thoughts right now. Like, literally, this is what I'm thinking, and I'm speaking what I'm thinking. So this is what I mean. You gotta have the same kind of mindset. You don't want to beat yourself up over a relapse, bro. That's how you end up pushing yourself further down in that spiral effect too. Telling yourself like, damn, bro, I'm a failure. I fucked up. Cause now your mind gonna be like, okay, well, nigga, you failed, so you might as well just fail some more. Let's get back into let's start eating more Cheetos and shit now. Let's fuck the gym right now. Fuck the gym. I already done failed. Fuck the gym. That's how you go down that spiral. That's where it starts up here. So I'm just saying, man, just be mindful of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just be mindful of what's up here. You know what I'm saying? See, up here, I know I can get back. I just went 203 days. I'm proud of myself for that. Matter of fact, I pat myself on the back for that. I had to. That's the longest I ever went retaining my motherfucking seed. So that's another way to look at it. Another positive and a negative. Hey, I went that long. I'm proud of myself for even doing that. Even though I failed, I'm proud of myself for accomplishing that before I failed. Another positive and a negative is that I can do it again, and I can go even further next time if I did that. I went further than my first streak was 87 days. Didn't think I can do that. I did not think I could do that shit. But I did it. Then when I relapsed, I ain't gonna lie, I was guilt tripping. I was feeling bad. Like, damn, I just lost all my progress. I felt a little bad because I didn't get to 90 days. And I wanted to get to 90 days so bad just to see what it was like. So here I am, second streak. I go beyond 90 fucking days. 203 days, to be exact. And yes, I calculated it correctly this time, guys. I went 203 days, all right? So you're not going to see another video of me saying, oh, I made a mistake. No, I went 203 days total on retention. And that's around the amount of time I've been on YouTube too as well. Because I started a little bit after I was already retaining. After I started retention on this streak. A little bit after that. But, yeah, man. All in all, I just want to say I love y'all, man. Take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just because I realized, bro, that don't mean stop watching me. That don't mean, oh, shit about to be different now and, oh, Kings go this, Kings... Nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm still me, bro. You still you. After a relapse, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, that's my whole point of making this video, bro. That's my intention, is to prove those points to you guys that it's okay to be human. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to fail. And, bro, failure, you know how I look at failure? See, this is another thing about the mind. Positive and the negative that I was just talking about. What's the negative? Failure. But how can you make it to a positive? Right? This is how you make a failure into a positive in the mind. Mental alchemy. Because also mental magic. Alchemy is a form of magic. Failure presents the opportunity for you to learn how to not fail the next time. Failure presents you the opportunity to grow, to learn. So that's the positive in that negative. See how there's always, you can practice this mental. I'm gonna give y'all this practice to do. This is a practice for y'all to do. Take any negative, take 10 negatives and turn them into a positive. I feel like a damn teacher. I just gave y'all a project to do. That's crazy. Take 10 negatives, right, that you can think of right now in your head and turn them in and see a positive in them. I bet you can. This is always going to be a positive and a negative. Always. Because they exist within the same type of... I can't think of the word, but they both exist, bro, within the same... I'm just going to use the word spectrum. They're two different sides of the same spectrum. So, there's always going to be a positive and the negative. They coexist. Because all is one. For me. And with that being said, I love y'all. I'm checking out more fire content on the way. Stay tuned. Keep subscribing. Keep showing y'all love. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to keep showing my love and my gratitude. I ain't even do my intro. But y'all know I love y'all, bro. Peace, love, and prosperity, man. It's your boy, King Skull, the Chosen One. And let's get back, man. Let's get back, bro. Let's do this shit, man. Day one. Let's get it.